Once again, Sanford for orthopedic and sports medicine coverage at all our home slot athletic contests this winter season. Ladies and gentlemen, at nighttime she's an Uber driver, but during the day she's our athletic trainer. How about a nice round of applause for Nicole from Sanford. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you all please rise and direct your attention to the west wall of the Spud Gymnasium as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to this afternoon's coverage of girls varsity basketball here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. I'm Brady Sari. Joining me is Thomas Fox, as the Moorhead Spuds will be taking on the Eagan Wildcats here on the campus of Moorhead Senior High School. Eagan looking to break a two-game losing streak. Spuds looking to extend their win streak to 2 after a victory Thursday night over Fargo North, 55-36. Going over the starting 5 for both squads, starting with the visiting Wildcats, we have Madison McCollum, Lydia Schmitter, Drew Busley, Jocelyn McClary, and Bella Iden. Now for the Spuds, we have Annie Horan, Tori Hagen, Claire Steiner, Grace Perry, Haley Oberg, and Kira Swanson.
This is going to be a big game for the Spuds here. After coming off a big win against Fargo North, they have a chance to make it 2 here today because they're coming in with a lot more momentum than Eagan is. The Spuds have got to get their starting 5 going, but they also have to get more action off their bench, and I think they have a very good chance of doing that this afternoon. One thing the Spuds also have to do is lock down the perimeter. Just don't give up any easy shots. Play physical. Just good old-fashioned basketball.
Jump ball underway here. We'll see Annie Horan taking it for the Spuds against Madison McCollum as McCollum wins the tip. First possession of the game will go to Eagan. Pass over to McClary, swings it back. McClary with it now. Pass inside to McCollum. Looked inside there to Lydia Schmitter, but knocked out of bounds. Spuds will have possession now.
That was a good setup by Eagan. Just didn't go in their favor.
Eagan starting with some full press defense here as Tori Hagan takes it up for the Spuds. Passes back to Grace Perry. Perry over to Horan. Horan guarded by Schmitter, gets a pass to Perry. Perry gets a screen from Oberg. Kicks into the corner for Swanson. Over to Horan. Inside to Tori Hagan. Hagan with the drive, goes up with the basket, no good. Jump ball will be called. Possession will stay here with the Spuds.
This is already great ball movement by Moorhead right now.
Grace Perry taking it out under their own hoop. Passes into Annie Horan, back to Perry. Perry with the jumper. No good on that too. Rebounded there by Bella Eden. Schmitter with it now. Passes over to Eden. Swings to McCollum. Eagan moving the ball around the perimeter. Passes over to Busley. Across the court there to McClary. Inside pass, stolen away by the Spuds. Recovered there by Grace Perry. Perry up to Oberg. Back to Perry now. Kira Swanson has the ball here for the Spuds. Pass over to Horan. Gets a screen from Swanson.
That's what they need to do more. Set up a lot of pick and rolls at the top of the key.
Haley Oberg has it now. Passes back to Swanson. Inside look to Perry is intercepted there by Schmitter. Schmitter trying to go coast to coast. Met with the defense of Kira Swanson as the foul will be called.
Good physical drive from Lydia Schmitter there. Not being afraid to take the hit. She has a chance for two here.
First free throw no good there from Lydia Schmitter. Second free throw good. First points of the game go to Eagan. Pass up half court to Kira Swanson. Swanson with it now. Slows down. Passes back to Horan. And over the back will be called there on Annie Horan.
This is good half-court defense by the Wildcats here.
Drew Busley with it now for Eagan. Over to Schmitter. Across the court to Iden. And was tipped out of bounds there by Haley Oberg. Eagan will have possession here. Pass into McCollum. Back to Busley, over to Schmitter. Across the court there to McClary. Inside pass. Basket rolls in there from Madison McCollum. Annie Horan gets a pass up to Grace Perry. Tipped away there by Eagan. Schmitter goes up for a shot. Was blocked there by Annie Horan. Eagan will take the ball out under their own hoop.
Annie Horan doing what she does best, disrupting the pass. She's probably the best defender on the team.
Into the game now for the Spuds is Anna Nelson as Grace Perry gets the ball. Pass up to Annie Horan. Tipped out of bounds there by Lydia Schmitter. Spuds will have the ball under their own hoop. Anna Nelson passes into Grace Perry. Grace Perry with a good inside move to get that basket. First points for the Spuds. As Eagan will take the ball up the court now. Busley passed over to Schmitter. Back to Busley. Busley tries a three, and that three falls there from Drew Busley. Anna Nelson with it now for the Spuds. Cross half court now. Passes out to Perry. Perry gets a screen from Haran. Looks inside there to Haran, but was tipped away. Recovered. Haley Oberg in the corner for a three. No good. Rebounded here by Eagan. Schmitter tried to get a pass across to Busley, but was knocked out of bounds. Eagan will keep possession here with 14:45 on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Pass into McCollum. Gets it over to Schmitter. Back to McCollum. McCollum drives the baseline. Goes up with it and draws the foul. That foul will go on Tori Hagan and will send Madison McCollum to the line to shoot two. First free throw, no good there from McCollum. Second free throw bounces in. Anna Nelson has it here. Gets a pass over to Oberg. Oberg looked inside to Perry. Knocked out of bounds by Eagan. Spuds will have possession under their own hoop.
The Spuds seem a little off on their passing. Hopefully they can get that figured out. Otherwise, Eagan's going to take advantage.
Foul called there. I believe that one will go on Jocelyn McClary. Pass into Annie Haran now. Gets over to Oberg. Oberg inside to Perry. Perry goes up. No good on that one. Couldn't control the rebound. Eagan will have possession now with 14-18 on the Bell Bank scoreboard.
It's a good effort by Perry to try to get her second chance points.
Passing to McClary goes back to Busley. Schmitter with it now. Pass over to Busley. Inside pass. Schmitter drives, and a travel will be called there on her drive.
Good call by the officials. It looks like Schmitter wanted to gather going to the hoop, but she got a little too fancy. You can't do that.
Into the game now for the Spuds is Julia McAdams and Ava Redding. They'll come in for Tori Hagan and Haley Oberg. Anna Nelson with it here for the Spuds, guarded by Schmitter. Gets it across half court as Schmitter goes to the ground. Kicks over to Redding. Redding drives the baseline, goes up, no good. Recovered by Haran. Haran puts the second attempt up, and that one falls. First basket of the night for Annie Haran. And that was eyed and wide open by the hoop. Anna Nelson with it here now for the Spuds. Pass over to Redding. Wide open under the hoop is Julie McAdams now. Can't get that basket to fall, though, as Lydia Schmitter rebounds it for Eagan. Gets a pass up now to McCollum. McCollum drives. Basket no good there. Fight for it, though. Jump ball. And Eagan will have possession. Back into the game for the Spuds now is Haley Oberg as well as Kira Swanson.
This is basically the Spuds size lineup. Your tallest players to try to take away any paint shots.
Schmitter has it here. And I believe a 5-second violation will be called there. Spuds will regain possession with just over 13 left in the first half.
And that's basically what I was getting at. You know, they were basically hogging the paint, leading to the 5-second violation.
Ava Redding gets a pass up to Nelson. Good inside pass to McAdams as that basket's good. From Julia McAdams, assist to Anna Nelson. Busley gets it up the court now for Eagan. Pass over to Leitenberg. Inside now. That pass to McClary. And a foul will be called. Eagan will take it out under their hoop after that foul on Kira Swanson. Gets a pass out. Swanson takes the ball, and before a shot comes up, a travel will be called there on Kira Swanson.
That was good hustle by Lydia Schmitter. She was the reason why Kira Swanson traveled there. Swanson was trying to get the easy fast break point, but Schmitter is just too fast.
Back into the game for the Spuds is Grace Perry as she'll come in for Kira Swanson. And Macy Redsky will check into the game for Eagan. Pass to Meisinger. She passes back to Schmitter. Schmitter's pass to Redsky was knocked away there by Redding. And Redsky must have touched it before it went out of bounds because the referee is saying that Spuds will have possession here in front of the scorer's table. Pass into Redding, back to Nelson. Gets a screen there from Oberg. Pass back to Haley Oberg now. Over to Perry. Tries to get a pass into the corner for Redding, but sails out of bounds. Eagan will regain possession here with just under 12 minutes left in the first half on the Bell Bank scoreboard.
I think Oberg wanted Redding to cut underneath the basket, but instead, there's just miscommunication there.
Lydia Schmitter tries to get a pass over to Leitenberg. She recovers, gets a pass inside there to Meisinger. Mid-range shot from Meisinger doesn't fall. Rebounded there by Grace Perry. Perry trapped in the corner behind half court. Anna Nelson with it now. Stolen away there by Schmitter. Easy two for Schmitter there.
Schmitter's playing with a lot of hustle early.
Ava Redding with it now. Stolen away once again by Eagan. Foul called there on Macy Redsky.
You know that Egan's playing with a lot of confidence when they're playing press defense on back-to-back possessions.
Leitenberg with it now, passes into the corner. Meisinger looked over to Schmitter, knocked out of bounds there by Grace Perry. Eagan will keep possession now. Pass in to Iden. Swings over to Meisinger. Back to Schmitter, inside to Meisinger. That mid-ranger from Meisinger falls. Ava Redding has it here.
Some more press defense.
Guarded by Leitenberg. She will draw a foul there. Spuds will have possession. Timeout will be called here by Moorhead as there's 10:41 left in the first half on the Bell Bank scoreboard as it's 13-6 in favor of Eagan. We'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV after that quick Moorhead timeout. Grace Perry has it now Facing the press defense from Retzky. Gets it across half court, pass over to Haran. Haran guarded closely by Schmitter there. Ava Redding was open under the hoop. Haran didn't see her as Grace Perry has the ball now. Double teamed, looks inside there to Julia McAdams, knocked out of bounds there by an Eagan defender.
It's good strategy by Eagan, targeting Grace Perry, the best player on the Moorhead Spuds team. She is a leader and can do it all on the court.
Julia McAdams goes up near the hoop as that basket falls. Cuts the Eagan lead back down to 5 here with just over 10 minutes left in the first half. That drive from Retzky, no good. Rebounded here by the Spuds. Pass across now to Grace Perry. Perry pass over to Haran. Tipped away there by Schmitter. Schmitter gets possession here for Eagan. Passes over to Meisinger. In the corner is Retzky. That three no good. Knocked out of bounds by Haley Oberg. Eagan will keep possession now. As checking back into the game for the Spuds is Tori Hagan as she'll come in for Ava Redding. Also back into the game is Drew Busley for Eagan. She'll check in for Lydia Schmitter. That pass into Iden. Over to Leitenberg. Retzky drives the baseline, and a foul will be called there on Julia McAdams.
Looks like they're trying to get someone open on the wing here. You see all those screens.
Pass into Iden, swings over to Leitenberg. Inside there to Meisinger. Into the corner now. That three from Drew Busley, no good. Fight for it. And I believe possession will stick here with Eagan. Try to get a pass in there to Iden. Intercepted there by Annie Haran. As Haran has it now for the Spuds. Pass over to Tori Hagan. Hagan across to Oberg. Oberg swings over to Haran. Haran inside pass to Grace Perry was intercepted by Drew Busley. Busley 2-on-1 against the Spuds. And a foul will be called there on Tori Hagan. That'll send Drew Busley to the line to shoot 2.
These Wildcat players are just not afraid of going to the hoop. Showing no fear, like, at all.
First free throw falls there from Drew Busley. As into the game is Madison McCullum and Lydia Schmitter. They'll come in for Macy Retzky and Ava Leitenberg. Back into the game for the Spuds is Anna Nelson. She'll check in for Julia McAdams. Second free throw here from Drew Busley. Second free throw good there. 15-8 in favor of Eagan with 8:52 left here on the Bell Bank scoreboard. As Anna Nelson takes it out for the Spuds. Anna Nelson gets a pass over to Annie Haran. Back to Nelson now. In some trouble now is Lydia Schmitter playing some good defense. Stolen away there by Madison McCullum. Gets a pass up to Busley. Basket no good as Annie Haran was there. And possession will go to the Spuds.
Lots of physicality on these fast break opportunities here. Let's see if the Wildcats play press defense again, which looks like they are.
Anna Nelson with it here for the Spuds. Gets across half court. Guarded closely there by McCullum. Pass over to Perry. Perry thought about the drive. Kicks out to Lauren Peterson. Peterson in some trouble now. Grace Perry has it. Gets a pass across to Annie Haran. Haran with a jumper. That one falls there from Annie Haran.
That was a good pass by Grace Perry. Under heavy pressure, doesn't matter.
Drew Busley has it here. Pass into the corner there for Eagan. As that three from Eagan is no good. Rebounded, however, by Maya Meisinger as a foul will be called. Anuran has it here now for the Spuds. Gets across half court now. In some trouble now. Gets a pass out to Perry. Perry drives into the corner for Lauren Peterson. Peterson with the three. No good on that three as it's rebounded here by Lydia Schmitter. Travel will be called on Eagan. Spuds will regain possession with just a little over 7 minutes left here on the first half on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Tries to get a pass to Oberg. Oberg regains possession, gets a pass to Perry. Perry has it now for the Spuds, guarded by Eagan. Pass inside to Nelson. Nelson tries to go up, gets her own rebound. Fight for it, and jump ball will be called. I believe possession will be for Moorhead.
They got to try to get someone open in the corner because they have a lot of shooters that are very good in the corner.
Anna Nelson passes into Haley Oberg. Back into the corner for Nelson. That three no good. Rebounded there by Drew Busley as a foul will be called on Haley Oberg. And with that foul from Oberg, that'll send Drew Busley to the line shooting 1 of 1. First free throw there from Drew Busley is good. Brings the Eagan lead back to 6. Second free throw bounces off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Grace Perry. Knocked away there by McCullum. Perry regains possession, gets a pass out to Nelson.
Nice job by Perry there.
Pass stolen away there by McCullum. And that basket no good as Grace Perry with some little chase down defense there. And a foul will be called there on Drew Busley. Back into the game for the Spuds is Tori Hagan. She'll come in for Lauren Peterson as Annie Horan takes it up for the Spuds. Gets trapped here near the scorch table.
They gotta find a way to neutralize those double teams on the wing.
Horan with a pass over to Perry now. Perry pass over to Hagan. Hagan with the drive, kicks out to Nelson. Into the corner for Horan. Horan open in the corner. That three just misses. Rebounded here by Eagan. Pass up to Busley. Over to Schmitter. Schmitter over to McCullum. Eagan moving the ball around the perimeter. That pass stolen away there by Annie Horan. Close defense here by Schmitter. Double teams Perry. Fight for it there. Draws a foul on Lydia Schmitter. As back into the game for the Spuds is Julie McAdams. She'll come in for Haley Oberg. Perry pass into Nelson now. Guarded there by Leitenberg. Gets a pass over to Horan. Screen for McAdams. And a foul will be called there on Julie McAdams.
It's great toughness there by Lydia Schmitter. She's been playing very, very well in this first half.
Eagan with it now with just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Leitenberg has it here, passes over to McClary, back to Leitenberg. McClary looks inside him to Eagan, stolen away here by the Spuds. Pass up to Grace Perry. Inside look to Anna Nelson, as it was tipped by the Spuds. Possession will go back to Eagan here as Meisinger checks back into the game for Eagan. Into the game for the Spuds now as Mirabel ends. She'll come in for Julia McAdams. Busley with the here for Eagan. Passes over to Leitenberg. Back to Busley. Back to Leitenberg. Inside pass there to Meisinger. As Annie Horan fights for the ball. Jump ball is called, but possession will stay with Eagan. Busley with a quick pass into Schmitter. Schmitter drives. Back into the corner for Busley. That three, no good. Foul will be called there on Bella Eagan.
They need to get some help.
Grace Perry passing to Tori Hagan. Quickly back to Perry as she takes it across half court. Over to Horan. Horan kicks over to Nelson. Pass over to Perry. Perry takes the three. No good from that three. Rebounded there by Tori Hagan. As Annie Horan has it now. Double teamed in the corner. Gets a pass into Mirabel ends. Jump ball will be called here. Spuds will stick with the possession. Back into the game here for Eagan is Macy Radetsky. She'll come in for Bella Eagan. Pass in to Grace Perry. Perry gets it over to Hagan. Hagan drives. That basket
Nice
good
pass
there from Tori Hagan.
Another nice pass from Grace Perry. Once again, being heavily guarded.
Eagan down to a 2-score lead here with 3:30 left in the first half. Busley takes a long three as that one bounces off the front of the rim. Rebounded here. And before Eagan can regain possession, jump ball will be called. Eagan will stick with possession now. Busley's pass in was intercepted there by Anna Nelson. Tries to get a pass up court to Annie Horan. Recovered by Eagan. Eagan moving it around the perimeter. That three, no good. Rebounded there by Grace Perry. Pass over to Hagan. Hagan up to Horan. Back to Hagan here. Over to Horan. Tori Hagan with the three. No good on that one. Rebounded there by Drew Busley. Pass over to Schmitter. Back to Busley. Inside now to Meisinger. Foul called there on Mirabel ends. That'll send Maya Meisinger to the line. Checking into the game for the Spuds is Ava Redding and Claire Steiner as they'll come in for Annie Horan and Grace Perry. First free throw no good there from Meisinger, but rebounded by Lydia Schmitter. Jump ball called. Possession will go to Moorhead. And before Moorhead can have possession, Eagan calls a timeout. 2:27 left in the first half. 16-12 in favor of Eagan, as we'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV after that Eagan timeout. Eagan currently has a 16-12 lead here over the Spuds with 2:27 left on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Passing to Mirabel Enns from Steiner. Enns pass over to Hagen.
Eagan at the whole house on that other half of the field of the court.
Pass over to Nelson, intercepted by Schmitter. Schmitter goes up, but a hard block by Anna Nelson.
That is the defensive play that the Spuds needed. And it looks like Schmitter's gonna shoot two here. That was still a great effort though by Anna Nelson.
First free throw good there from Lydia Schmitter. Second free throw no good, rebounded there by Ava Redding. Redding guarded by Spinner now. Gets a pass up to Steiner. In the corner now for Nelson. Nelson drives the baseline, kicks out to Redding. Redding with a drive, goes up with it, no good. Rebound there by Mirabel Enns, and she draws a foul, so she will go to the breakdown free throw line to shoot two.
That's why they have her in there, for physicality and rebounds, and especially paint defense.
First free throw good there from Mirabel Enns. Second free throw good, cuts the Eagan lead down to 3 with 1:45 left here in the first half on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Schmitter with it now, passes over to Leitenberg, across the court, back to Schmitter. Good ball movement here from Eagan, as that jumper from Meisinger is no good. Rebounded here by the Spuds. Redding passes up to Tori Hagen.
Good pass.
Hagen with the jump stop jumper, banks it off, and that basket is good. Brings Eagan's lead down to 1. Pass over to Schmitter, nearly stolen away there by Steiner. Mid-range jumper, no good there from Meisinger. Quickly stolen away here by Eagan, however. Draws the foul. Well, that was Ava Leitenberg. Got the steal, drew the foul there on Mirabel Enns, sends Leitenberg to the line, shooting 2. First free throw no good there from Leitenberg. As back into the game is Bella Iden. She will come in for Maya Meisinger. Second free throw good there. As into the game for Ava Leitenberg will be Madison McCullum. Pass into Tori Hagen. Over to Steiner. Back to Hagen. Under a minute left to go here in this game, or in this half. And that pass will be called over and back. Eagan will have possession on the far side, near half court with 53 seconds left to go in the first half. Pass to Schmitter, stolen away there by Ava Redding. Redding tries to go up, Draws the foul from Lydia Schmitter. That'll send Ava Redding to the breakdown free throw line shooting 2.
The Spuds are playing with a lot more confidence on the defensive side of the ball. They've already had like 2 steals on their last 2 defensive possessions.
First free throw no good there from Ava Redding. Back into the game for the Wildcats is Leitenberg. She'll come in for Lydia Schmitter. Second free throw good there from Redding. Into the game now for Claire Steiner is Anya Horan with just 45 seconds left here in the first half on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Leitenberg takes the ball up for Eagan, passes over to Busley. Pass over to Iden. Iden with the 3 in front of the Spuds bench, no good. Foul called there on Anna Nelson. That free throw from Retzky is no good. Second free throw falls there from Macy Retzky. Pass into Tori Hagen. Has to get it across half court here. Pass up to Redding. Back to Hagen. Foul will be called there on Macy Retzky on that steal attempt.
Definitely seems like this defensive strategy for the Wildcats is working. Playing press defense on every possession has really stifled the shooting for Moorhead and the ball movement as well.
First free throw from Tori Hagen is good there on the 1 of 1. She'll have a 2-point chance now. Second free throw there from Tori Hagen falls as that ties the game with 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Eagan quickly up the court here now. Busley passes over to Leitenberg. Leitenberg over to Schmitter. Back to Busley. McCullum inside. Pass out to Schmitter. Schmitter with the shot. No good from Schmitter as the clock runs down here on the first half. After one half of basketball here on Spuds TV, it is 19-19. Low scoring first half here, emphasized by Eagan defense. Definitely, I would say Lydia Schmitter for Eagan.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Along with Drew Busley, she has also done a very nice job scoring for the Wildcats.
Definitely a difficulty scoring here for the Spuds, facing full court press defense here from Eagan the entire first half. We'll take a break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle's service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru, to second half coverage of girls varsity basketball. After the first half, it is currently tied 19-19 between the Spuds and the Wildcats. The story of the first half was definitely the defense from Eagan, but Spuds managing to keep it tied here as second half is underway.
I mean, both sides have played very good defense. Like, for the Spuds, they need to move the ball a lot more because Eagan was playing like they had an endless motor. I mean, they were running up and down the court with no signs of quitting.
Both sides starting with the same 5 here in the second half. As that three from, I believe that was Jocelyn McClary, falls. Quick basket here for Eagan in the second half. Grace Perry with it now, facing the same press defense they faced in the first half. Perry inside to Oberg. Oberg up with it. That basket good there, as Spuds respond with the basket of their own. Busley with it now for Eagan. Swings over to McClary. Back to Busley. Over to Schmitter. Inside to McCollum. Out to Iden. Eagan continuing to move the ball around, looking for a scoring chance. Inside to McCollum now. McCollum goes up. No good on that basket. Rebounded here by the Spuds. Perry taking it up the court now for Moorhead. Looks into Annie Horan in the corner. Inside pass to, who's that? That's Tori Hagan. Out to Kira Swanson. Pass inside there to Perry. Did not connect as Lydia Schmitter takes it up here for Eagan. Busley was open in the corner. Gets a pass inside to McCollum. That basket no good. Knocked away by Kira Swanson. Recovered by Kira Swanson. Tori Hagen quickly up to Grace Perry. Across the court to Haley Oberg. Into the corner for Annie Horan. Long pass across to Kira Swanson. Annie Horan with it now for the Spuds. Pass in to Perry. Perry with the good move drive. That basket good from Grace Perry, as that gives the Spuds the lead here, 23-22 early in the second half.
That was a great fake by Grace Perry.
Good pass there from Busley into McCollum. Gets the and one. That'll send Madison McCollum to the line for a three-point chance.
It definitely seems like both teams are playing with a lot more speed here. Because in the first half, it was a little slow, but now things are starting to heat up.
Free throw good there from McCollum as she'll check out. And into the game for McCollum will be Leitenberg. Pass into Tori Hagen. Guarded by Leitenberg here. Hagen gets it across half court to Perry. Perry has it here. Kicks out to Swanson. Swanson bounce pass over to Horan. Inside to Perry. And just high of her reach. Knocked out of bounds. Eagan will have possession here as into the game for the Spuds is Anna Nelson. She'll come in for Haley Oberg. Ava Leitenberg will take it up here for Eagan now. Pass over to Busley. Pass over now to Schmitter. Schmitter with the drive. Floater there from Schmitter, no good. Recovered here by Tori Hagen. She's trapped in the corner. Pass to Perry was knocked out by Schmitter. Spuds will have possession here. Pass into Horan now. Gets a pass over to Perry. Over to Nelson.
The Spuds are definitely doing a lot better. There's a steal here by
Drew Busley. Easy basket there from Busley.
Anyway, like I was saying before, the Spuds seem to be a lot more comfortable facing against this press defense as they are moving the ball no problem here.
Tori Hagen gets a screen from Kira Swanson. Passes back to Swanson and draws the foul. I believe that foul will be on Drew Busley. Spuds will take it out under their own hoop. Anna Nelson, long pass into Tori Hagen. Fight for possession now as jump ball will be called. Moorhead will stick with possession here, taking out far side of the court. Pass into Anna Nelson now. Good switch on defense there. Annie Horan open in the corner. That three no good. Rebounded there by Kira Swanson. Gets a pass up to Nelson. Nelson tries a three. That one bounced off the front of the rim. Grace Perry with the rebound. Horan with the mid-ranger, no good on that. Another rebound here for the Spuds. Tori Hagen recovers. And I believe Moorhead will call a timeout before Eagan can get possession.
That was great physicality there by the Moorhead offense, getting any chance that they could to get any second chance points.
3-point lead here for Eagan early in the second half, as we'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. After that Moorhead timeout, Eagan currently has a 26-23 lead here over the Spuds with 14-13 left in the second half. Spuds will have possession here under their own hoop. Anna Nelson takes it out for the Spuds. Quick pass into Grace Perry. Perry has it at the key. That three tipped by Lydia Schmitter. Rebounded. Schmitter has it here. Pass over to Meisinger. Over to Leitenberg. Back to Schmitter. Eagan continues to move the ball around the perimeter. Schmitter with the drive. Goes up. Basket no good. But I believe that'll be a shooting foul.
That was a good drive by Lydia Schmitter there. I mean, she's done very solid in this game. Making good defensive plays and playing very physical.
First free throw good there from Lydia Schmitter. As into the game for the Spuds now is Lauren Peterson and Julia McAdams. They'll come in for Tori Hagan and Kira Swanson. Second free throw, no good there, but rebounded by Meisinger. Basket from Drew Busley is good. Brings the Eagan lead back up to 6. Foul called there on Lydia Schmitter as she was a little too aggressive with her press defense.
I mean, you can't get too fancy with press defense. Sometimes you just gotta play relaxed and play collective.
Macy Radetsky will come into the game after that foul for Schmitter, as Annie Horan has it now for the Spuds. She passes over to Anna Nelson. Nelson kicks out to McAdams. McAdams swings over to Horan. Horan gets a pass over to Anna Nelson. Out to Perry. Perry with the three. No good on that three from Grace Perry. Rebounded there by Meisinger. Gets a pass up to Drew Busley. Good pass to get over to Bretsky. Across the court to Iden. Over to Leitenberg. Inside now. Corner three there from Iden. No good. Bounced off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Annie Horan. Pass over to Anna Nelson. Lauren Peterson in the corner now. Anna Nelson with that three, no good. Rebounded there by Annie Horan. Three from Lauren Peterson. That three falls. That three from Lauren Peterson ties the game at, I believe that one tied the game.
I don't think it did. It's a three-point game. We're not changing it.
Stolen away there by the Spuds. Grace Perry has it now. Knocked away, but went right to her teammate, Julia McAdams, as McAdams will draw the foul and go to the breakdown free throw line to shoot two. First free throw good there from Julia McAdams. As into the game for Moorhead is Ava Redding. She'll come in for Annie Horan. Second free throw no good. Rebounded there by Meisinger. Pass over to Schmitter. Quick pass up now to Busley. Inside to Meisinger. No good on that basket. Rebounded there by Grace Perry. Anna Nelson, long pass up the court to Redding.
That's a good pass. As
she goes up with that basket, draws the foul. That will send Julia McAdams back to the breakdown free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw no good there from Julia McAdams. Is back into the game for Eagan now is Jocelyn McClary. She'll come in for Bella Iden. Second free throw falls there from McAdams, brings Egan's lead back down to 1. 11:30 left in the second half of basketball on the Bell Bank scoreboard. As Busley has the ball now for Eagan. Pass over to Schmitter. Inside pass now. McClary tries to go up. Is fouled. That'll send Jocelyn McClary to the line to shoot 2.
It looked like Busley was open on the wing, but still a good job by McClary. Being physical, not being afraid.
Second free throw no good there, rebounded by the Spuds. And Nelson up the court quickly here for Moorhead. Pass over to Perry. Lost possession regained here by Eagan. McClary goes up, no good on that one. Recovered there. As Busley will have it now, passes over to Leitenberg. Back to Busley. Inside pass there to Meisinger. That basket's no good. Jump ball will be called here. Possession will stay with Eagan. Corner 3 from Lydia Schmitter, just long of the basket. Recovered here by Eagan. Schmitter has it at the key, swings over to Leitenberg. Inside there to McClary. No good on that basket. Rebounded by Perry. Quickly up the court now to Redding. Knocked out of bounds there as Eagan will take the ball out in front of the Moorhead bench. Into the game for the Spuds is Tori Hagan. She'll come in for Grace Perry. Schmitter passes to Busley. Busley with the pass over to Leitenberg now. Pass inside to McClary. Over to Busley. Pass over to Leitenberg. Into the corner now for Meisinger. Long pass to Busley. Busley with the little floater. Doesn't go. Rebounded here by the Spuds. Tori Hagan passes up to Anna Nelson. Hagan with it here. Inside pass to Julia McAdams. McAdams goes up, gets the basket, and will go to the breakdown free throw line for a 3-point chance. With that basket, ties the game at 30. Julia McAdams will have a chance to give the Spuds the lead.
She's been very good off the bench this season. I mean, time in and time out, she has been outstanding.
Free throw no good there from McAdams. Schmitter has it now. Passes over to Leitenberg. Busley with the 3. Short on that one. Rebounded here by Lauren Peterson. Peterson quickly up the court. Knocked away there. But a travel will be called, as Schmitter will take it out in front of the scores table. And before they do, Eagan will call a quick timeout here, as it is 30-30 here with 9:30 left in the second half on the Bell Bank scoreboard. And we'll take a break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru after that Eagan timeout. 30-30 currently on the Bellbank scoreboard with 9:31 left in the second half. Schmitter will take it out in front of the scorer's table, pass into Busley. Kicks over to Schmitter. Schmitter with the drive, pass back out to McClary. That three from McClary is good. That three gives Eagan the lead again. Long pass over to Annie Horan, fight for it. Jump ball will be called. Possession will stay with the Spuds. Anna Nelson taking it out now for Moorhead. Pass inside to McAdams. Kicks out to Horan. Over to Nelson.
This is very good perimeter defense here by the Wildcats.
Pass over to Tori Hagen now. She kicks out to Annie Horan. Over to Nelson, back over to Hagen. Long pass across to Annie Horan, intercepted there by McClary. Eagan will have the ball now. Pass over to Leitenberg. Pass over to Schmitter. Recovered here. That shot from Meisinger was blocked. Spuds with it now. Tori Hagen guarded closely by Lydia Schmitter all the way up the court. And another travel will be called. Drew Busley with it now, guarded by Ava Redding. Quickly stolen away by Redding.
2-on-1 opportunity.
Pass up to Nelson. Good there from Anna Nelson. Eagan lead back down to 1 here with just over 8 minutes left to go in the second half. Eagan moving the ball quickly up the court now as Schmitter has it. Passes over to Busley. Over to Leitenberg. Back to Schmitter. Schmitter goes up with the floater, no good. Rebounded by Annie Horan. Pass out to Anna Nelson, and a foul will be called there on Leitenberg. Tori Hagen will take it out on the far side of the court. Gets a pass into Annie Horan. As Tori Hagen stepped out of bounds, Eagan will have the ball. Pass into Drew Busley. Long pass over to Meisinger. Back to Leitenberg. Busley has it now. She swings over to Leitenberg. Pass out to Schmitter. Leitenberg goes up with the drive, but a travel will be called there. Possession will go back to Moorhead with 7:27 left in the second half on the Bellbank scoreboard.
Now the Spuds are playing very good perimeter defense, which is essential at this point in the game.
Timeout called here by Moorhead. 33-32 here. Eagan with a 1-point lead as we'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and back-dragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. After that Moorhead timeout, 33-32 here in favor of Eagan with 7:27 left in the second half. Close game throughout the entire matchup, as I believe the largest lead of the day has been 6 points.
Yeah, it's been a dogfight between these two teams. Both are playing very good perimeter defense, not risking giving up any threes.
Anuran has it here for the Spuds. Pass over to Tori Hagen. Hagen over to Nelson. Redding with the now for the Spuds. Pass stolen away there. Quick pass up to Schmitter. Schmitter goes up for the basket. Foul will be on Tori Hagen. That'll send Lydia Schmitter to the line to shoot 2.
Once again, Lydia Schmitter playing physical right to the hoop.
First free throw good there from Lydia Schmitter, as back into the game for the Spuds is Grace Perry. She'll come in for Anna Nelson. No good on the second free throw there. Rebounded by Ava Redding. Grace Perry with it here. Long pass up to Annie Horan. Horan with that 3 is no good, just short of the basket. Rebounded here by Drew Busley. Busley guarded by Redding at half court. Pass over to Leitenberg. Into the corner for McClary. Looks inside to McCullum. Good defense there inside. She gets a pass back up to McClary as that 3 is no good. Second chance for McCullum. However, she gets the basket and draws the foul. She will go to the line for a 3-point chance.
Nice job boxing out there by Madison McCullum. It has been that type of game where it's all come down to second chance points and free throws.
No good on that free throw. Rebounded by Grace Perry. Perry takes the ball up for the Spuds, guarded by McCullum. Pass into the corner for Horan. Timeout will be called here by Moorhead as Eagan stretches their lead back to 4 points here. We'll take another quick break on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV after that short Moorhead timeout. 6:16 left in this afternoon's competition, as Annie Horan has it now for the Spuds. Pass over to Tori Hagen. Long pass to Haley Oberg. That one sails over Haley Oberg, but was tipped out of bounds there by Lydia Schmitter, I believe. Spuds will stick with possession now, as Annie Horan will take it out under their own hoop. Long pass over to Ava Redding. Pass over to Oberg, stolen away by Schmitter. And Schmitter gets the easy 2. That basket from Schmitter brings Egan's lead up to 6 now, with just under 6 minutes to go. Ava Redding has it here. Pass into the corner for Grace Perry. Back to Redding. Fight for it now, regained by the Spuds. Inside pass to Oberg. Oberg goes up with it, draws the foul, and that'll send Haley Oberg to the breakdown free throw line to shoot 2.
the ball movement's starting to get a little out of hand here for the Spuds, but you know, they're still in it. They're most definitely in it. But Eagan is playing a lot better defense than they did early on in this half.
Anna Nelson checking into the game for Tori Hagen. Second free throw, no good there from Haley Oberg. Rebounded by Schmitter. Good move there by Lydia Schmitter to get past Ava Redding. Pass over to Leitenberg, inside to McCollum. Good moves inside there by Eagan. Kicks it back out. Schmitter with the drive, goes up with that floater, no good. Rebounded there by Grace Perry. Anna Nelson has it now for the Spuds, guarded by McCollum. Just has to get the ball across half court. Pass over to Grace Perry. Over to Redding. Redding drives the baseline. Gets a pass back out to Haran. Grace Perry thought about the three. Pass inside to Oberg. She goes up, draws another foul. And then I'll send Haley Oberg back to the breakdown free throw line to shoot two more.
I mean, you see the Wildcat defenders. They are everywhere on the court right now, nearly disrupting almost every pass.
First free throw bounces off the front of the rim there from Oberg. As back into the game for Eagan is Bella Iden. She'll check in for Lydia Schmitter. Second free throw good there from Oberg. Eagan lead back down to 4 here. McCollum quickly up the court, pass into the corner. Iden with it here. Busley in the corner, guarded by Oberg. Tries to go up, knocked out of bounds there by Haley Oberg. Eagan will keep possession here. Pass into Leitenberg as she'll try the three, no good. Rebounded here by the Spuds, knocked out of bounds by Busley. Spuds will have possession. Ava Redding passes over to Grace Perry. Perry up to Nelson. Long pass over to Redding. And Redding tried to keep it alive, but a travel will be called. Eagan will take the ball out in front of the Spuds bench. .410 left in this afternoon's competition on the Bell Bank scoreboard. McCollum goes up with it, draws the foul, and that'll send Madison McCollum to the line to shoot two.
And once again, McCollum's playing very physical.
First free throw good there from McCollum as Julia McAdams and Kira Swanson will check back into the game for Oberg and Redding. Lauren Peterson will also check into the game for the Spuds. She'll check in for Anna Nelson. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded here by Perry. Perry triple teamed in the corner. Gets a pass out to Haran. Haran passes over to Swanson. Swanson drives, goes up. And offensive foul will be called there on Kira Swanson. Eagan will get possession here.
They're already playing press defense right now. A 3-2 formation.
Busley has it here for Eagan. Passes over to Leitenberg. Back to Busley. Inside to McCollum. McCollum goes up and gets the basket. That brings Eagan's lead to 7. I believe that is the largest lead of this afternoon. Long pass over to Kira Swanson. Grace Perry, that jumper from the elbow was blocked. McCullum goes up, draws the foul, and that'll send Madison McCullum back to the line to shoot 2.
McCollum's playing with a ton of confidence, and so is the rest of Eagan's team.
First free throw good there from McCullum as Haley Oberg will check back into the game. She'll come in for Grace Perry. Second free throw good. 9-point lead now for Eagan with just 3:05 left here on the Bell Bank scoreboard.
The Spuds have to get the perimeter open.
Kira Swanson keeping that one from being an over and back. Eagan regains possession here as Busley's pass stolen away. Jump ball will be called. Seems that before jump ball could be called, a foul was called there on Drew Busley, and that'll send Julie McAdams to the line. Free throw no good there. Rebounded by the Spuds. Kira Swanson has it. Pass over to Lauren Peterson. Into the corner for Oberg. Tries to get a pass to Kira Swanson, knocked away, as a foul will be called there on Kira Swanson.
This is not a good thing if you're the Spuds. One of your best interior players. One foul away from fouling out.
That foul will send Leitenberg to the line. First free throw good there on the 1-of-1. That free throw giving Eagan a double-digit lead now. As Grace Perry will check in for Lauren Peterson. No good on that second free throw. Rebounded there by Julia McAdams. Grace Perry will take the ball up the court for the Spuds. Pass over to Horan, tipped away, recovered by Perry. Gets a pass out to Nelson here. Nelson back over to Perry. Over to Horan. Horan with the 3. No good on the 3. Rebounded by Anna Nelson. Pass over to Perry. Swings over to Horan. Good pass inside there. Horan on the second chance, no good. Knocked out of bounds here by Eagan. Spuds will keep possession. Pass quickly into Annie Horan. She gets it over to McAdams. McAdams with the drive. Tries to go up and under, no good. And referee says Julie McAdams was out of bounds there. Eagan will have the ball. Under 2 minutes left here on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Eagan with a 10-point lead over the Spuds. And there's that press defense working as that pass was stolen away. Quickly recovered, though, by Eagan as Drew Busley has it now.
Football-like pass from Drew Busley. Looking like John Elway.
Foul on Anna Nelson sends Drew Busley to the line. First one rolls in there from Busley. Second free throw good there from Busley. That gives Eagan a 12-point lead now with 1:40 left in this afternoon's competition. Anna Nelson has it here. Passes over to Horan. Knocked away there. Horan pass over to Nelson. Nelson with the drive Into the corner for Oberg. Thought about the three. Kicks over to Haran. Perry open inside. As that basket good there by Grace Perry. Pass up to Schmitter. Foul called. And before the foul called, Eagan will call a timeout here, as Eagan has a 10-point lead here with just over a minute left on the Bell Bank scoreboard. We'll take another quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. After that Eagan timeout, they will have possession on the far side of the court. Just over a minute left in this afternoon's competition. Eagan holding a 10-point lead here over the Spuds, as it is 46-36. Pass into Drew Busley behind half court. Pass over to Leitenberg. Guarded closely by Haran, and she draws the foul. That'll send Leitenberg to the line, shooting 2.
I mean, it's what you got to do in this at this point in the game. You're down big. You need to get the ball back, so you might as well roll the dice here with these free throws, as she misses there.
First one rattles out there from Leitenberg. Second free throw, no good here, as the clock is now under a minute to go.
They got to play fast here, only 58 seconds.
Quick pass up to Oberg. Sails out of bounds. Eagan will have possession with just 53 seconds left on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Pass into Busley here. Gets it over to McCollum. And Spuds will draw the foul here, sending McCollum to the line to shoot 2. First free throw bounces off the front of the rim and rolls in there from McCollum, bringing the Eagan lead back up to 11. That free throw brings it to 12. And Nelson has it now for the Spuds. She passes over to Oberg. Oberg into Perry. Perry, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded there by McCollum. Back to Schmitter. And Nelson just trying to draw the foul there, as Schmitter will go to the line to shoot 2 now.
This was a good battle between the Spuds and the Wildcats, but Eagan had all the answers in this game. They really clamped down on defense in the second half, and their ball distribution was much better.
First free throw good there from Lydia Schmitter, as McClary will check back into the game there for Eagan. Second free throw good there, as that'll stretch Eagan's lead to 14 points with just 27 seconds left. Spuds will take a timeout here, and we'll take a break on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
natural talent.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. After that Moorhead timeout, there's 27 seconds left on the Bellbank scoreboard. Spuds will have possession. 14-point lead here for Eagan in the final seconds of this matchup. Lauren Peterson with the corner three. No good on that one. Rebounded there by Schmitter. Schmitter will get out of trouble here. Gets across half court. Schmitter with it now. And with under 10 seconds left, they'll just let the clock run here. And as the buzzer sounds, Eagan will win this one 50-36 over the Spuds. That'll break Eagan's 2-game losing streak. Story of the game, I'd say, was definitely the defense, especially from Eagan. Hard to get a lead here for Moorhead, facing full press defense the entire game.
Absolutely, and I think the scheme change at halftime was what really gave Eagan a lot of confidence going into the second half and what let them win the game.
Neither team had a large lead the entire game. Eagan did pull away slightly here, winning by 14. Stick around here on Spuds TV as girls varsity hockey will take on Warroad at 4:30. But until then, I'm Brady Sari and Thomas Fox. Have a good day.